test. It's already there. All right, thank you for joining us, Heidelberg esports fans. We could not get our studio camera working today, unfortunately, so we'll just be on the microphone. Yeah, but joining me here behind the microphone is actually Malik, a friend of our program here. Let me go ahead and switch to, no, not that. First person view, okay. We are getting things figured out here. All right, early on it appears as though, yep, Shawnee State able to maintain control or capture control of the point here. Blizzy trying to do some work through that ice wall as our tank player Furry Fizzy is destroying that. Also looking a little worse for the wear, but he's pushing up there. Alright, and unfortunately it does appear as though most of the team is wiped, and there goes our fifth. Just because they want to regroup with the team.
Alright, we gotta swap the Cassidy here.
Alright, so here are the key. Getting ready to spearhead the charge here with Furry Fizzy. So Reinhardt got frozen for a second there from the looks of it. Yeah, Z Smitty able to get a kill on Ratapir. And yeah, they're doing a great job just trying to keep us as far away from getting to that point as possible. Kind of choking us on the door entries here. Magic Turtle's just trying to get some shots here from afar. Seeing if they can get any kind of damage going for the team. As the control point now ticking upwards to 75% for Shawnee State. And that will be a team wipe as we're now ticking upwards to 90%. We might have a chance, just a chance, to see if we can get a touch on point, but they've been pretty stout at not giving an inch to Heidelberg here. Furry Fizzy's trying to make some room. Unfortunately goes down. Magic Turtle got frozen. And that is going to be a team wipe as Magic Turtle is the only person remaining, and they're just going to stand right in their face and take the life. So round number 1 going to Shawnee State early. We're going to switch sides. We'll see if we can hold down the fort a little bit more on defense. Or offense.
Both, is the go in and fight over it. Switching over to more of a dive comp here with the Winston and the Pharah. So we're going to have a pharmacy with the Pharah and Mercy. So the Mercy is going to pocket Hero the Key. Basically, is just going to stay with him as much as possible to just keep him damage boosted there with the blue, or heal him with the yellow beam, you'll see.
Yep, so this is a dynamic that at least for some of our matches earlier in the season seemed to have worked. It all is contingent on keeping our backline safe. Because as soon as those supports go down, it can just kind of melt the corpse a bit here. Hero the Key, looking for an entry point, finds a window, he's going to start peppering in there. Coming around the side, trying to flank. Furry Fizzy just get launched there as Magic Turtle is able to get a kill on the Fox. Steady damage is what we were looking for here from Magic Turtle, as unfortunately they fall to Basilisk. Hero the Key able to get Smitty though.
We're getting some pretty decent ult charge with Heidelberg. Swap for Shawnee State.
Dotbet's taken down Blizzy, but rezzed by Ratapir. As Hero the Key gets taken down by Basilisk. Wow. Okay, so Basilisk taking down Furry Fizzy, Z Smitty taking down Magic Turtle. And with control of the point here, ticking upwards to 60%, Shawnee State is once again just looking stout on offense.
Yeah, they seem a little more confident around here. This is the competition. When they were winning those back-to-back games, they were playing with this a lot. They were going to mock the ult here.
Yep, and there goes Blizzy, Furry Fizzy, and Magic Turtle to happy Basilisk and Dotbets.
One on point here.
We are contesting. It appears as though Hero the Key is far. Was trying to keep the hope alive, but gets taken down alongside of Ratapir.
Oh, got monkey ult somewhere.
So our Winston is going to be trying to come in here and make a splash. They got to keep him healthy though, as he's unfortunately getting eliminated there by Basilisk. And even though we were able to touch point, unfortunately we weren't able to take control, and Shawnee State will get the first point of the game. Speaking about the game, let's see what the play of the game is here. Dotbets as Moira.
Yeah.
Surrender to my will.
Big counter.
Yeah, getting the 2 kills there. That was a huge moment for
Would have
them.
gotten more if Furry Fizzy didn't hit ult there to knock him over.
All right, well, we're going to take a short break. We will regroup and see what the new team comp's going to look like here for map number 2, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, Heidelberg esports fans, and we are here on map number 2. Do you remember which map this is?
This is King's Row.
King's Row.
Or as
Okay.
they would call it, Scrim's Row.
It seems to be a very popular pick for this hybrid, for sure. I feel like I see a lot of the same maps
Yeah.
quite frequently in the rotations here. So King's Row here, this is a hybrid, so right now Heidelberg's job is to protect this point at all costs, and if they are unable to, the first point of the game will go to Shawnee State. We'll see if that happens, and then it turns into an escort after that.
This multiplayer is great, but
Yeah, that's interesting. And unfortunately, Blizzy, Crystal G, Meme Lord all fallen early as Magic Turtle also joins them. This team already able to capture the first segment of the point. I'm thinking that Heidelberg's going to hang back here and wait for the escort just to see if they can regroup. And
we're switching tops up to combat the Zarya there.
yep. So first point already in the pockets of Shawnee State. We're going to move on to the escort here.
Oh yeah, they completely changed what they're doing here. To combat their own tank.
We see we did have a couple of substitutions here as far as our players go. On tank on the Rhine this time we've got Meme Lord, and on healing we have Crystal G as Moira.
Oh, good pick there by that turtle on the Reaper.
Basilisk has been a bit of a menace as Meme Lord unfortunately falls to Happy.
You never see them really swap around a lot in these matches.
Yep, Hero the Key gets taken down by Happy as well, along with Crystal G. Must have been a pretty nasty ult there. Magic Turtle also falls. So Heidelberg's going to look to back up, regroup a little bit here. Meme Lord's waiting around that corner, waiting for his teammates to try to give him some backup here.
Yeah, they have somebody sitting there to jump behind. He has ult.
Man, that just absolutely melted the health, and that's another team wipe there. So it's looking like Shawnee State is going to be able to reach that second checkpoint and acquire the first checkpoint and able to acquire their second point of the round. They're looking good here with 2 ults in hand. Heidelberg also with 2 ults in hand. We'll see if they come into play here shortly.
Walled against Blizzard.
Dot Bet's taking down Meme Lord.
They're putting up decent damage here.
The fact that they are just absolutely annihilating our tanks, it's not a good sign because the tank is really the person that's able to make the space for the team here, as that's another team wipe. So Meme Lord here, once again, going to wait for the team to regroup and make a final stand here on that second checkpoint as Shawnee State's already on the doorstep. Yep, as the Fox, Basilisk, Dot Bet's able to take down everybody but Crystal G, the only person standing, and they're not going to be able to do much as the first round is complete, and that's a full pull in the world of tractor pulls there. 3 points for Shawnee State.
Yeah, you don't strike me as the type of guy that would know a lot about tractor pulls.
I live in rural Northwest Ohio, and even though it's not my jam, when you go to the county fair, sometimes you can't help but hear the tractor pulls going on there.
Same. I used to watch them all the time.
Nice. And all right, we're going to be swapping sides. So now Heidelberg's going to be on the attack. We'll see if they can change things up hero-wise to see if they can combat the unwavering offense here that Shawnee State has been putting up today.
You ever see Meme Lord go back to Junker Queen? This is his bread and butter here. Junker Queen's got oh, okay, we switched to Doom last second here.
Hero Key looks like they've switched to Genji.
Yeah, they're just gonna run like a dive and try and. Looks like they're just gonna try and hit him fast. And
yeah, Blizzy on Lucio is gonna be boosting the boys and girls.
Boosting everyone with a little bit of healing here and there.
Yes. And what is the hero here for Magic Turtle?
This is Sojourn. Typical, like, just point shoot and then charges up the railgun. And they go all the way to his left room.
Already rolled off here through the left room as Hero the Key falls to Dot Bets. Crystal G now taking down Meme Lord falls to Basilisk. And it's just Blizzy, and Blizzy's going to back off because they know that they're not going to stand a chance 1v5 here.
Okay, we're going to switch to Zarya.
Blizzy switching to Juno.
Juno still has a speed boost with that little ring you see up there. Or no, that's the Sojourn. That just is like a AoE damage. So do that a little bit. Take care of Basilisk.
Love to see that from the DPS, trying to chip in and get those kills. Basilisk, again, has been one of those menace players for Shawnee State, but honestly, their whole team has been pretty clicking pretty well. Z Smitty able to take down Magic Turtle and Blizzy. Hero the Key falling to Happy, and that's another team wipe.
Looks like Meme Lord took himself out there.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's quicker to
just help the reset there.
Help the reset, get everybody back at the same time here. 2.5 minutes remaining for Heidelberg to try and take this point. And yeah, they
can maybe get push here on the enemy Juno. That disrupt the there. Big ult there by the May. Hits everyone.
Yep, Happy taking down 2. Dot Bet's getting 1. Z Smitty and the Fox finishing off the
man,
rest.
That might end up going to a play of the game there to that Juno. She got all 5 of those kills, at least on assist.
Yeah. All right, minute 50 seconds remaining. Heidelberg's once again going to try a regroup. Lizzie already taking the heavy damage. And is going to fall as Dot Bets with that all taken down 3 heroes. Happy getting the kill on Blizzy, Z Smitty on Meme Lord, and yeah, it's just...
It's really hard to get through that choke there.
Yeah, they're just, right now, Shawnee State just knows exactly where to put up those walls, exactly where to aim their targets.
Might see a Juno ult here. Yep. It helps with, yeah, we got close support ult, so there's power through there. It looks like it's countered there with Bob.
Dot Bet's taking down Hero the Keys, Smitty, Crystal G, Happy taking down Magic Turtle and Meme Lord, so Blizzy's the only one remaining, and that's going to be another wipe. Alright, 45 seconds. Shawnee State putting on a clinic here as we're just having a difficult time even touching the point, let alone trying to take control. We do have 2 ults in hand from Hero of the Key and Magic Turtle. We'll likely see those in play here shortly.
You want to get the wall here again. Johnny's got some incredible support. Maybe she got it rolled out first.
Crystal G was able to take down Z Smitty, but not too much else there. Blizzy is still alive, but now gets taken down.
You might see a swap to just speed characters.
Yep. Genji unable to touch. Meme Lord already fallen down. Magic Turtle, and yeah, nobody's going to be able to touch. And the second game will go to Shawnee State here. Alright, let's see if we were correct on that call for play of the game here. So you're thinking it was that Juno?
Oh, no.
Now it's the Basilisk. Okay. Sojourn.
Yeah, during ult. Here the Lucio beat. There, okay, there's top ult. It's popped off there.
Yep. Alright, so Shawnee State going up 2-0 so far in this best of 5 matchup against Heidelberg. We're going to take a short break. We'll see what the team comp shakes up to be here in game number 3, so don't go anywhere.
exactly what I'm worried about.
Stay sharp. It's harder to keep you alive.
All right, welcome back, Heidelberg esports fans, to map number 3 here, which is Route 66.
Ooh,
I
you're
can't
not gonna be
heal you
happy.
with strength.
Happy's playing ball over there. But we're gonna see them jump up on this door. This is a strategy here the Key came up with. Get an extra fight right up against this door.
Yeah, Furry Fizzy we see here on Ana. Something a little bit out of the norm. We don't see too often as they're taking on Genji on top of the train car there.
And
Dotbet's taking down Hero of the Key. Basilisk taking down Furry Fizzy. And already here on this third escort map, Shawnee State coming out strong.
My Blizzy. Saved them a couple seconds against that ball, but
Railgun charge, hold it.
that's when we had to throw back up here.
And right now, players are getting picked off one by one. It's kind of difficult when you don't have the supports there to help out with the team members.
Yeah, they're getting kind of trickled out here as they take them one by one, kind of filtering back in. But we see the right here, here with Hero Key trying to form that pharmacy and gain that aerial like pharmacy against the team.
Got a 1v1 here with the tank players.
The Demon's a really fun pick. What I like to play. You can see
Hero of the Key getting 2 kills on Z, Smitty, and Happy. He's got to be happy about that.
good fight here. Great aim there, hitting her in the air like that.
And unfortunately, finally taken down by the Fox.
We
Rata
get-
Pierce rezzing Blizzy.
Nano. Okay.
Get in there.
Ult here. Ball ult in the hallway. Go with the lines in there. I didn't catch it. That's a nano.
Right now, Heidelberg is holding up
Pretty
relatively.
good here on very busy.
Take down Z Smitty there. And unfortunately, Furry Fizzy gets finished off by the Wrecking Ball.
Oh,
So we had a decent defense there for the first checkpoint, but Shawnee State has been able to get that first point on the board.
this is their map.
So fast.
Yeah, this is the bread and butter for Heidelberg here. We've spent a lot of time this semester practicing, trying to just get right. You see that Wrecking Ball just coming in there, challenging Magic Turtle, getting in their face. Magic Turtle falling to the Fox.
You can see a red here.
Yep.
Oh no.
Ratapier tried to, but unfortunately gets taken down by Z Smitty.
Yeah, they're just Shawnee's playing a lot of characters that are annoying on their own, but having multiple of them is a little frustrating. See Furry Fizzy just pop ult there to get his mech back quick.
Magic Turtle unfortunately gets taken down by the Fox. Hero of the Key is going to try to...
I wouldn't be surprised if he has no res there. Have Carl here. Maybe he goes his way.
Gets immediately eliminated there. Furry Fizz is the last person standing, and they're not going to last very long against that Wrecking Ball as Basilisk was doing some work there.
It's super hard to take a fight through that door. It's so small.
Hi.
But honestly, they're doing pretty good. I mean, this ball could be constantly in the back line, but he really isn't. They've been keeping him sort of content off to one side.
Coming through.
Yeah, Shawnee State able to get that second checkpoint here, so we moved inside this factory from the looks of it, of sorts.
See an EMP here. Oh, there's Sombra. Turtle's trying to stay alive there.
Yeah, Furry Fizzy, he's going to back up. They're doing a great job of forcing Heidelberg just off of that payload. And they just do push up ever further here. Furry Fizzy's now going in. He's got Juno in their sights. See Smitty taking down Hero of the Key, Basilisk taking down Ratapir. And that Juno is doing a good job of avoiding Furry Fizzy.
He really tried.
Yep. And unfortunately gets eliminated.
Maybe stuck with her a little too long. Okay, they switched off Somber to Venture, which is still a nuisance.
Hero of the Key was trying to contest, but gets taken down by the Fox.
He's got a res right here.
Yeah, Ratapir is going to be reviving, gets taken down. Hero of the Key, though, able to get a kill on the Fox. Staying in the fight as long as possible, but it's just sweltering.
Good ultimate for they got pushed him off the point for a second. Not a lot he can do by himself, honestly.
Yeah. And unfortunately gets taken down. That'll be a team wipe, and that is going to be the game right there. Still, Heidelberg did put up a admirable defense there early on. But Shawnee State, they are a battle-tested, battle-hardened team, and able to do, once again, that full pull for the 3 points. So we're going to swap sides. We'll see if we can do just as well on offense.
Yeah.
This is a map that they do know quite well, so we're going to do our best to try to really stick it to them if we can.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. We might see they use the same comp here that they used on defense to just kind of like a rush comp here. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen Furry Fizzy play Hog.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to pick characters that maybe can combat some of the things that Shawnee State is throwing our way.
Yeah, still waiting on our DPS picks here, but honestly, I think the Hog might be a good pick into the ball because he can just hook him and not let him get away, which is ball strong suit here.
We got Blizzy switching over to Juno. Kind of a more prolific, kind of dynamic.
Hit space away from first person. There we go.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, so see how well they get out the door here.
Hero of the Key and Magic Turtle both have swapped, so Magic Turtle here.
Magic Turtle's been playing Reaper a lot lately to really work on this kit. It's difficult because you have to be by yourself, which in this game's not really what you want to do. You want to be with the team, but that's where Reaper gets the most value.
Furry Fizzy already is trying to hook the ball, but unable to connect there.
Getting the point push here past that first wall is pretty good. Here he gets taken out, but they get the ball. Res on the key.
And Furry Fizzy unfortunately gets taken down. Blizzy's going to try to do some damage from afar. Gets the healing help from Ratapir there. As it's just the supports as they're waiting for the team to kind of reconnect with them. What's this hero's name? Hero of the Key?
That is Ash.
Ash.
It's like your stereotypical Western, outlaw.
I gotcha.
She's like a sniper, but also has a short range fire. Gets stuck on the ball there, and still gets away.
Furry Fizzy's gonna try to get some heals here.
See Dynamite thrown all the way there to spawn.
What's going on with Magic Turtle here? Taking some damage from the spawn already.
Yeah, when that's rough when you're getting hit in your own spawn.
Yeah, Shawnee State's just pushed up, not even giving Heidelberg the opportunity to tap on payload here.
Good hits there on the tracer there.
Yeah, Basilisk doing some work there, taking down Blizzy and Furry Fizzy. Magic Turtle and Hero of the Key get melted. Ratapir's waving from the spawn here, just trying to do some damage from afar if they can.
Okay, we can swap to a Risa, hopefully to just tank it out. You can just ignore the ball player here.
You see the Juno or the Kiriko ult from
I think I might carry.
Shawnee State. He's trying to send the heals as much as possible to the frontline workers, but gets taken down in the process. Hero the Key gets slept on as Ball is able to take down Blizzy.
Yeah, he waved him. That was kind of rude there on the ball.
Yeah. Furry Fizzy waves back though. 45 seconds remaining here for Heidelberg to try to touch that payload and try to start pushing it, but
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of stuff throw at the wall here.
yep.
Spear or the ball player.
Risa is trying to get those. Yep. I think the biggest thing is it's just trying to focus on any one Shawnee State player. It's difficult when you've got like 2 or 3 of them kind of stacking on each other.
Yeah. So they're also doing a pretty good job managing them being everywhere.
Yep. And right now, Furry Fizzy, Hero the Key, and Blizzy, Magic Turtle all fall. It's just right up here. They got a touch just to stay alive for the overtime. And they're going to get melted pretty quick. Right now, Wrecking Ball's trying to get in there. And unfortunately, not enough time to do it. So, with that, Shawnee State will take map number 3 alongside the game. Let's see the play of the game here coming from Basilisk, Genji.
The props here to Shawnee State. These are a lot of high skill characters that they were playing here.
And unfortunately, it did not go how we wanted today, but we still thank you guys for tuning in to this GLEC matchup against Shawnee State. GG's to the team that obviously knows the game quite well. We are going to be hopping off for the day, and our next games are going to be coming up next week on Tuesday as our Valorant team, who did make playoffs, will be taking on their first match, playoff match for ECAC. So thank you.
In GLEC playoffs in the fall too?
They were in GLEC playoffs, and they were able to make a name here for ECAC. We're hoping for a run if we can.
Yeah.
So, all right, have a good rest of your day, folks. We'll see you guys next Tuesday with Valorant.